I've sold over 1,000 homes in the Chicago suburbs. Here's 5 things you need to know to sell yours. Hi, I'm Amy Pecoraro, primarily working in Lombard, Glen Ellen, and Wheaton. One of the first things that I want to do with my sellers is go over the net proceeds so they know the costs involved with selling their home. The net proceeds will go over a lot of costs that are unexpected, and a lot of sellers aren't aware of what those fees are going to be. So it's important to not only find out what your payoff is on your mortgage, we build that right into the net proceeds. So we want you to see, are there city and county taxes to be paid? Attorney's fees, is there a survey fee? What's the commission going to be? And then we add in the payoff. Is there a first mortgage? Is there a second mortgage? Is there a home equity line of credit? Any of those need to be put into the net proceeds so you know what you're going to walk away with from the sale, so you know what you can afford to buy on the other end. So the logistics of selling is sitting down so I can understand what your plan is. You need to tell me what your end goal is, whether you've got a home already, whether you need the money from your current home to buy, whether you're gonna rent. It doesn't matter what that is, but we need to sit down, talk about that. So my job is to help you fulfill your goal. So I'm gonna help strategize how we're going to market your home, get it sold, and negotiate that closing date to accommodate your needs. The one very common question I get asked is, how long does it take to get your home on the market? And honestly, it's all up to you. You tell me when you want your home on the market, and that is what I will make happen. It can take, 24 hours. It can take a week. It depends on what we're doing. So if we're gonna have professional photography done, then we have to schedule that. But from the time I have the photos and all the listing documents signed, within 24 hours, the house can be live on the market. That scares people though sometimes. They're like, what? I'm gonna be on in 24 hours? But then I say, no, you don't have to be on in 24 hours. I can have it ready to be on in 24 hours. If you want me to list it next week, we can do that too. We're here to accommodate you, the seller. Whatever the date you pick is the day I'll have it live on the market. What should you do to the house before you sell? Declutter. Normally I take a walk through the house with you just so we can talk about what really needs to be done, because every house is different. But it's a walk through to see what needs to be decluttered. Are there things we can pack up, move out, put in storage, put in closets, hide under the bed, whatever the case may be. And then are there any things that need to be fixed? Is there anything that's not functional? Is it showing nicely? Do we need to touch up paint? Does the carpet need to be cleaned or replaced? And then of course, when people walk up, we want our curb appeal to be good. So we might want to do a little bit of landscaping work or clean up the bushes and so on. And be prepared for people to come through your home. Once the house is listed, you are going to have showings. People are going to walk through your home. We want you to be out of the home for the showings because the buyers are not comfortable walking through with you in the home. And you don't have to go far. Typically, showings take 15 minutes or so. You can just get in your car, drive down the block, get a cup of coffee, run to the grocery store, get something you need, or quite frankly, sit in the car down the block. That's okay too. Just don't come back in the home until they're done. And don't sit in the driveway. Those are my 5 tips for selling your home. If you have any questions, leave a comment below.